Is Marathon good? Well, first you gotta know what the game is. So, yeah, a lot of you probably heard of this game, like, coming out, like in the PlayStation State of Play or whatever. Probably heard of this game before, but I'm gonna, explain it anyway. Marathon is a multiplayer first-person extraction shooter made by Bungie that takes place years later into the future. It takes place in the year 2893 on the planet Tau CT4. I don't know if I said that right. Please let me know if I said that right. Also, another interesting fact, there's a game called Marathon 2 back in like 1994 made by the same company. People called it a Doom clone a lot, or a copy, so that's an interesting fact. Now, I don't want to get into the lore too much because that's for another video, but like just a brief thing of the lore. You're on this planet and you're shooting bad guys. We're gonna get to the main. Is Marathon good? Yeah, I think the game's alright. Now, there's a lot of people saying the game is good, and there's a lot of people saying the game is bad.
Hey man, this look pretty good, man. Where your clothes at?
It's really even line between the two. From doing my research, a lot of people have said the game is good, and a lot of people saying the game is bad. Now I know there's like a lot of controversy. I did say that right. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Don't forget about it.
Controversy.
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 But like I said, there's a lot of controversy going around saying like a lot of people are saying the game is bad, but from what I'm seeing, it's an even line. It's an even line. It's an even line between the two. It's an even line. Now, the most criticisms that I've seen about this game are very valid, and I see why some people, don't like the game. Now, I've seen some bad criticism, and what I mean by some, I only really seen one, and that nigga just blew it out of proportion, blew the whole entire thing out of proportion, the game is not that bad.
This gameplay behind you that I'm seeing, that you're seeing, that I'm watching is for autistic, ADHD, Gen Z, beta male liberals that have 15 boosters and think the world's going to end because Klaus Schwab told them to eat bugs, live in a zero city, and that the climate change is going to melt the polar cap.
That gotta be the most craziest hating videos I've ever seen on a video game before. Now, I digress. Everybody has their own right to their own opinion. I'm not saying people are wrong for saying the game is good, or I'm saying people are wrong for saying the game is bad. But what I'm saying is people just be hating to hate on a game, or people just be hating on the game because it's a trend. They're just riding the hate train. Or some people just don't like giving new games a chance to live, to shine. Now, off of that topic, the only one problem I have with this game is the movement. The running in the game is very slow. Marathon doesn't like the type of game for its movement to be slow paced. If you look at the gameplay trailers and the cinematic trailers, it just doesn't look like it's supposed to be a slow paced game. To me, when I seen this stuff, bro, I thought this junk was supposed to be a little more fast paced than it is, movement wise. What I think Marathon could have done was did what Call of Duty did, is when you're already running or sprinting or whatever, and then you hold down your L3 or whatever button if you're on PC, and you start running a little more faster than you was running before, but it's only for a short period of time. I feel like they could have done that. Now, it could be one of the things I just gotta get used to, kind of like with Marvel Rivals. When Marvel Rivals first came out, I didn't like how slow we were running in the game, but over time, I got used to it, and I started having fun in the game. Kinda, Now, you could say this is me just not liking slow-paced games, but I do like, some slow-paced games. Ready or Not, I had a ton of fun with Ready or Not. Ready or Not was very fun to me. I loved how realistic it was. Or Minecraft. I don't even know if Minecraft really, counts as a slow-paced game. But you know, I like my fair share of slow-paced games. Now the game does have some perks for their slow movement, like the boost each characters have. Like some characters can have thrusters that can make them boost pretty far, or some characters can go invisible to, you know, sneak away. Everybody has their own perks, you know. So you know, that's a plus. That's a plus. But overall, I just wish, you know, the game was just movement was just a little more faster, a little more faster. I feel like the game would be a lot more funner if you was able to run a little more faster in the game. Now, another thing about the game that I don't have a problem with, but I just feel like I should shine light on it, it is the lobby menu. Now, I've seen criticism on how when you first start in the game and you get into the menu, the main menu, the lobby, you see these pop-up windows, a bunch of them just telling you what to do, telling you this and that. And I kind of get people skipping them because nobody wants to read all that and they just want to, you know, play the game. But what I've seen is people complaining about they don't know what to do in the game because there's like too much and I like da. But if the game shows you what to do and you decide to close those pop-up windows, then you can't go and criticize the game for not knowing what to do because you decided to close those pop-up windows telling you what to do. You know, that's your choice, having to go figure out what things do what on your own. Like, for example, I closed all the pop-up windows because I ain't trying to read all that. But, you know, I had to figure out what things do one on my own because I decided to close the pop-up windows. And even in the game, when you're playing, you grab something and it shows a pop-up window of what something does. It's pretty easy to just read it and, you know, all right, I want this thing and I feel like this thing is going to do good for me. You know, it's kind of simple. Other than the movement problem, I didn't really have any other problems with the game. I had a lot of fun with the game. I love how the game is super colorful, how the colors pop. The shooting is really good. The bots are actually like a challenge to fight against, which I really like because they're not like just there. They actually make a difference to the game. I also like how each character has their own little power-ups, their own little perks. But you know, that's pretty much it. I don't got no other problems with the game other than the movement. Yeah. Now, do I think this game is worth $40? Frick! No. If you gotta play that Server Slam, good, you know. But you know, I don't think you should spend $40 on this game. Just in my opinion, me personally, it's kind of one of those games that I'll like get bored of and then like I'll end up deleting it and then maybe going back to it like a few months later. I just don't think it's worth $40. Maybe like $20, you know, like I don't think you should spend $40 on this game. But yeah, that's the end of my video. Hope you enjoyed my video, my little rant. You know, my first commentary video. You know, my first, you know, my first video essay video. I guess you can call it. I don't know if this is a video essay. I don't know what considered as a video essay. But you know, hope you enjoyed my video. Comment your opinions on, you know, the stuff, please. You know, I like to hear from other people. God is king, Yeshua is king. Keep God in your life 24/7 or whatever. Forget God. Thank you for watching the video. When God gives you a trial or tribulation, you know, it's for a reason. It's to grow you, to make you better, to make you stronger. So like, if that trial or tribulation comes again, you know how to beat it. Like, you know how to beat that jump. Yeah, that's the thing my mom told me. So yeah, W mom. Thank you, I appreciate you. Love ya. Yeah. I'm about to say a hard quote. You have to burn to become. You gotta burn to become a star. Ooh. Shut your brain. All right, but thank you for watching the video. Deuces.